also known as the Moses of the Roots Picnic. Listen, if you know, you know. If you don't, welcome in, my friend. We about to go ahead and get into it. God damn. Am I that close to the street or is the windows open? I am here wrapping up my Philly excursion, my Philadelphia excursion. I was at the Roots Picnic 2025. Now, for you all on YouTube and Facebook, I know y'all didn't hear day one because I didn't go live with you guys. That's okay. I'm going to tell day two for TikTok. And then I'll go back to day one if anybody missed it. And if they don't want to hear it, that's fine. So y'all have to work backwards. First of all, we are going to work backwards for a minute. We are. Well, thank you. I'm not home yet. This is my hotel suite. I'm not at home. I live in Dallas. They like, I'm glad you made it back home. Thank you. I made it back to my hotel. I fly out in the morning. So first of all, okay, would y'all like to see the VIP gift? Before we go any further, I had Gold VIP, which was other than being a sponsor and having an artist pass, was the highest pass you could purchase online. Okay, they went for $1,400 a piece, not for a pack of four. And I would like to present to you the VIP gift. Are y'all ready? Can I get a drum roll? Let me hold it up so I want y'all to catch all the detail. Oh, wait. I forgot something else in my pocket. Wait, it's something else in my purse. Hold on. I forgot something else in my purse. Give me a drum roll. Give me a drum roll. I had three of them. I'm down to one. Let me put it on top. Let me let me put it on top. So it'll be a full package. Now they also offered band-aids and condoms, but I didn't have a scratch. Or was I getting somebody? They also offer band-aids and condoms and hand sanitizer. So, bitch, I promise you, I was not. Listen, I was not going to. Listen, I promise y'all, I was not going to even do this. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to mind my business, make a part four, and go to fuck to sleep. Hmm? So, anywho, until, on the fuck till, who sponsored it? Obviously, Michael's and Joanne's. Don't forget the men on top. I had three of these. Or you can get as many of these as you want. So, let's start from day two to beginning. Okay? Let's start from day two. Um, so y'all, I got up today and I was very optimistic. Okay. I got up today, I got my tutu dress on. I got my tutu dress on, my little tutu skirt. Okay. I got my LA hat. I had my bangs out earlier. Okay, fuck that. I had my little LA hat on. No, I ain't meet nobody. Girl, I wasn't trying to meet nobody. The way I want to fight. I wasn't trying to meet nobody. Fuck it. Okay. My BOK is popping. I'm gonna know. I got a couple of Philly boos, but that's neither here nor there. I already got a couple of Philly boos. I was just trying to add something to the roster. Let's get into it. I got up this morning, been optimistic. Y'all saw me on live earlier. Y'all see the Roots had posted that shit. I was like, hey, come on. The lines are open. They had that view. Yeah, did anybody see that shit on the Roots picnic? On the Roots picnic shit where they were like, oh, walk on in. People are the park is open. People are walking in. And again, the park did open up at 1 o'clock. One thing I will say to them, the acts were on time. Everybody was on schedule. The park did open up at 1 o'clock, like they said it was. I wasn't there at 1 o'clock. Okay, I was still traumatized from fucking the day before. But the park did open up at 1 o'clock. They had the nice little view of people just walking in and the come on in. There's no nothing. What yesterday? Yes, I'll talk about yesterday in a minute. So anyway, um, so I'm like, bet. So we get there, okay. We get our ADA parking. My homegirl has a handicap parking pass, right? The ADA parking, okay. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Let me connect to the Wi-Fi real quick. 1 second. Don't leave. I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the Wi-Fi together. That's the fucking way. Hold on. Come on, bitch. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm back. All right, so boom. I was on. I don't know. Anyway, we she has ADA parking because she has the handicap parking space. Parking was never a problem. Okay, parking was never a problem. We get in. We had two options to get in. Of course, we got our VIP. Listen, of course, we got our VIP gold, but we also have. I guess I took it off in the bathroom. Oh no, it's not. We also yesterday, well, not you. Yesterday, she registered. Listen, yesterday she registered for the ADA accommodation, so there was a tent inside. Listen, right, the VIP. No, it was VIP. Listen, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it. So anyway, first of all, my seating was VIP. Now fuck all that because everybody else was what in the mud. No, I don't play them games. The lines wasn't VIP. No, not too much. Okay, not to fuck too much on me. But we also had these ADA bands, so we both had to show our ID, and she registered for this, right? So this would allow us, if we wanted to sit in the ADA accommodation area instead of walking all the way to VIP Gold, but we have to get there early because they fill up fast, right? It was a really cute little platform and all that stuff. Woo doo woo. We get there, we start walking. Now, general admission is looking pretty good, right? People walking up, they ain't no problems. General admission. We look over the motherfucking VIP, we see a form lining, a line forming. That's how tired I am. I said, oh, it ain't no way. And she's like, what you want to do? We can go, listen. So she's like, we could go, through the general admission and use the general admission ADA line, right? We can go through the general admission ADA line, or we can go, to the VIP. VIP didn't have ADA. And I told her, so listen. So we were like, okay. I said, okay. So we was looking, we walked up to general admission and people were going through, but then it stopped. Now let me say that. I think they changed how general admission works. The let me say that before I go through any of the whole story. People were getting through general admissions. You can order, go to girlfu.com. People were getting through general admissions faster than VIP line, much faster than VIP. But they had 12 checkpoints, they had 12 scanners, 12 securities. But I'm gonna get into it. But at the time, we didn't see that. We didn't see that they had 12 lined up because they were crazy. They was like over to the side. It was wild. It was like the way they had them was wild shit. So we saw these people lining up, but the line was continuously moving. So I was just like, we walked over there and I was like, I don't know. I said, it looked like the line stopped. And I was like, it's a lot of fucking people over here. Like, compared to what's supposed to be 3 lines at VIP, it is 9 lines over here in GA. I was like, that's a lot of people. So we decided to go over to the VIP because I was like, ain't no way, right? Ain't no fucking way. So we go over to VIP and we walk up. Shout out to the people who watch TikTok. Shout out to all my friends, my new TikTok friends, because y'all was like, wait a minute. You coach Misty off of TikTok. Girl, I was just watching you. It is, and shall. I was like, I love it. So we walk up, we see some ladies. They looked at me. They was like, girl, ain't you coach? I said, yes, it's me. How y'all doing? We walk up, the fucking line is not moving. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm tired. I am tired. My brain is tired. My spirit is tired. My soul is tired. My spirit. I'm tired. I'm weak. Okay. So so what happened was this was so funny. So as we were standing there talking to these other ladies, and they're like, "Oh my God, you had me dying laughing. I just saw you on TikTok, girl. I was tuned in, whoop the woo." I said, "Thank you, I appreciate that." They like, "You tell really good stories." I said, "Thank you, I appreciate that. Buy my book." Buy my books. I write books too. You think I tell a good story online? Okay. Just the way I would get you hoes back into the Pizza Hut reading club. The way I have y'all hoes reading for personal pans is crazy. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Fuck. The line wasn't moving. And then, so as we're standing there talking, people decide to start walking up in front of us. They just started walking from the back of the line to the top of the line. Now, let me say that about VIP. Hold on, y'all. We got a flash go. Listen, we got a flash go. I need 40 different people to hit that heart for me. Thank you very much. 40 different gifters to send a heart me to this live. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I don't know the words of the song, but come on in the room. Listen, today's been so hectic. I had to take my drawers off before I told this story because you know how they got that they saying like don't get your panties in a bunch. That's real. Your panties being in a bunch is a real thing. It's a real epidemic. And as yeah, I had to, I couldn't tell this story with drawers on. I got my skirt on. I'm still dressed, just not too impressed. Okay. Oh, the oil Sherry. You want to go to thisisseeingme.com, Sherry. I know what you were trying to get. Go to thisisseeingme.com, Sherry. Thisisseeingme.com. So anyway, y'all, come on, y'all. Let's meet this goal. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, so bam. Moving and we got a 357 sale. Okay, so y'all going into the story. So we in VIP. We talking to the ladies and shit, right? And people started walking up on both sides, just walking past everybody getting in line. So Kai was like, "Oh my God, what are they doing?" I said, "The same shit we did yesterday." I humble yourself. Kai was like, "Oh my God, who do these people think they are?" I said, "Obviously me and you, because we did the same shit yesterday. The fuck?" we we did the same shit yesterday, Kai. Who do they think they are? Probably Coach Misty and Kai, because this is what the fuck we was doing yesterday. We just started walking. Fuck it. I listen. I said maybe they got a friend with no kidneys and no right toes. I don't know. I said they doing the same shit we did yesterday. Again, I am tired. I don't have strength to argue with nobody. I don't have strength to do none of that. Okay, the white lady that we saw yesterday, she wasn't there. It was somebody else at the first checkpoint, and they was just checking for to see if you had any beverages and stuff. You had to throw them out. It was nothing like that. Now, the way the protocol was supposed to go in VIP was that there were supposed to be three lines, right? There's supposed to be two VIP lines mixed with silver and gold, Kurt Franklin style. Okay, silver and gold. And then there was supposed to be one line just for GA plus. Do I agree with that? Absolutely not. Because the silver package was only $890 the fuck nine. The silver package was $800 or $900, whereas gold was 14. And you can't tell me that the opportunity to sit up top on a pavilion with and getting, I think they got meal tickets, I think too. I don't know. You can't tell me I paid an extra hundred something, a couple $100 to sit and on a fucking in a fucking adult treehouse. You can't tell me that. But I digress. Have y'all tried these McChicken strips? Hmm? Have y'all tried these McChicken strips? Baby, I done had better shit at school lunch, but I'm hungry. So we in line. People are walking ahead of us. Okay, don't waste your time. Now I'm about to do reviews on McDonald's. So people are walking ahead of us. Okay, so there's a single file line or a semi-single file line. Okay, listen, there's a single file line. They dry as fuck. And then there's a whole group of people just standing left to right, like it was yesterday. So Kai was like, "Oh no, I need to go get somebody." Again, I'm tired. And that's when I made that video a lot of y'all watching when I started laughing. And I was like, "Dear Roots, run me my money." Because we're in the same situation we was last time. So there's this guy. this different security person. I didn't see him yesterday. Other people did. And so and so he was telling people like, y'all need to get in line. So he was like, if you got gold, if you got VIP, you need to be on the far left. If you have which how it should have been yesterday, if you have GA plus, you need to be on the far right. So then the people who had VIP gold, now this shit was petty, right? Now this was petty because people who had VIP gold, the far right had mud in it. That was not that man, girl. The far right had mud in it. So then, you know how we do, how black women do. We start complaining, oh, okay, so I got VIP go, but I got to stand in the mud. Girl, fuck you. Bitch, you was sliding in the mud yesterday. Okay? Bitch, we was slipping and sliding in the mud. Okay? Please. It's a pair of leggings. I can't even wear no fucking more. So we not gonna do that. They talking about, oh, nah, I got to stand. All right, y'all, I need 17 more people to send me this thing. I need 17 more people to send me that heart. Okay? Right. Cut it the fuck out. And it's still a little wet outside. Cut the fuck out. Please and thank you. That shit pissed me off. So that's where our line was. Mud or not, our line was in the fucking grass. So we standing in line. So I said, okay, they got a little something going on. But we still seeing people moving in the general lane. The general line is listen, the general lines is knocking this shit out. The general lane ain't fucking playing. So people leaving our line to go over general. Now, I just lost weight yesterday. Okay? Listen, I just lost weight yesterday. So when I tell you that I didn't have it in me to walk back, we had just came from over that direction from the parking. I did not have it back in me to walk all the way out to go back into another line in hopes that this line, because we see the line moving. I said, we almost at the promised land. Like we can actually see the metal detectors. We're not that far. It's just the line ain't doing shit. Right? So yeah, some people decide that they are going to listen. Some people decide that they are now we done got in these lines. We trying to get into these church lines, okay? God damn, Philly. I thought I was in a good part of the town. We trying to get into these church lines. Okay? So the black people and a couple white people, we acting with the core. And we trying to do what the fuck we doing. Baby, why y'all young people, why y'all nieces and nephews, y'all sons and daughters thought after we done got in these lines. And then there was a lady. Let me tell you, but I don't know this lady's name because she didn't have a badge on. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna fuck with a woman over 45 with her own natural hair in the ponytail to the back. Okay, a long one at that. All right. She had that in vogue swoop. If anybody was in line with me, she had the in vogue swoop. She had one predominant mole right here, which is beautiful. Right? She had that in vogue swoop. Her hair was in the back ponytail. Okay, she had on a Gucci belt. She was not for you. Everything about her screamed, bitch, this is not my real job. Okay. And she was like, listen, if you got gold or silver VIP, you stand here. If you got GA plus, I don't care if you with your friends, you need to go over there. She was not fucking around. And I was all like, oh, I am not about to be mad at Miss Patricia because guess what? You get it. I said, thank you so much. She said, I want you to enjoy your show. Bitch, where was you at yesterday? Where was you at yesterday? When I was up here raising hell, freeing the people, marching through Pharaoh land. Where the fuck was you yesterday? So we standing in line, baby. A group of young people try to come up, just walk. I'm talking about they was bald with it too. You know them young dudes that wear them crop tops. Them is crop tops y'all wear. Young men, if your shirt, the bottom of your shirt don't touch your pants, that's a crop top. Okay? These young bulls, can I say that? I'm in Philly, them young bulls wearing crop tops, and baby, they sashay past us. Come on, y'all. I need 7 more people who haven't sent me that shit. Send it to me. Come on. Let's hit this goal, bitch. I'm tired. Okay? Thank you so much, B Nicole. Thank you so much, Butter Pecan. I need 5 more people to send me that heart. And you ain't sent me one today. We got a fucking goal to reach. Okay? Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Oh shit. I need 4 more people. What are we doing? Mm. Thank you, Miss Jovi. We need 2 more people. Let's get it. Let's go. Thank you, Pancake. Mm. We hit it. Somebody twerk something, work something. Thank you so much, y'all. We hit the goal. Let's get back into it. So, boom. It's about 5 of them. All I don't know, they had on unisex outfits. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they gonna walk up to the front of the sign where it says VIP entry while we all standing in line. So Kai already on one. Kai had on a fucking a see-through, a transparent dress with some booty short. I don't know what Kai had on, but Kai was on one today. And she was like, where the fuck are they going? And so other people was like, well, yeah, where are they going? But it wasn't like enough ruckus. So these young people obviously didn't care. And I said, they think they going up to that line. We not. I don't know where they going because they're not. Because I'm about to start a riot. The fuck. And so the lady with the mole, boom, and a Gucci belt looked up to them. She said, "Oh, what are y'all, VIP or general or GA plus?" And they were like, "VIP." She said, "Okay, yeah." So the back of the line is there. The back of the line is there. She said, "Y'all can't get through the back of the line." Okay, I almost gave her a standing ovation. Okay, look. First of all, when I tell you, you could have snuck any type of weapon into the roof picnic. The metal detectors went off for everybody. They looked at you and was like, all right, go. What? The metal detectors went off for everybody. If you they just looked you up and down, I was like, all right, bye. So we get in. And I'm like, okay. It took us a little while. I want to say we was in line for probably about an hour. So maybe 45 minutes. It may not have been an hour yet. Like I said, all the acts are on time. So by the time we get in there, there's yeah, I'm not doing this. By the time we get in there, the Black Thought, Two Chains, and the Clips. Brrr, what happened to that boy? They on stage. So we walk. So now we know how to get to VIP. We walk to VIP, all that good stuff, right? Walk in VIP, scan, boop boop. No problem and shit. We then start walking around. The lines wasn't long at the beverage places or nothing like that. And to be honest with y'all, Go VIP was very fucking empty. And I was like, shit, a lot of people probably not coming back after yesterday. Like Go VIP, there we could snag a seat. It wasn't like a couch, but we were able to snag like some church chairs and stuff. We was able, listen, we were able to snag church chairs. And we sat down. Then we decided to go get a beverage. And then we decided, so on the rootspicnic.com, it says that with the gold package, the gold VIP package, you will be entitled to Roots collectible Roots memorabilia, collectible Roots merchandise. Right? This cup, I got this cup yesterday. I got this cup yesterday when I got my food tickets. And let me say this, I stand corrected. I did find a food spot inside that did take it was two different ones. So one had like one food spot, one food spot had a lot. I think it was still Amina's, but on one side they had like all gourmet shit, and they did want 25 and up, which means you had to give them both your tickets. But then on the other side where silver could get to, they had another one that was small, serving smaller portions for like $18 and whatever the case may be. So you can only give up one ticket. So today I had some wings. Now I'll be honest with you, the shit was dry. The wings, they had sauce, dry wings with sauce is crazy, but it's neither here nor there. But this is a drink ticket. But I was able to get a little some wings. It was cute. For me, it was enough. I ain't doing no tripping. And I have another food ticket. I got a lot of tickets left. And I had another food ticket if I wanted something else. We got some more lemonade, twisted strawberry lemonades, or whatever the fuck it was. That was cool. So I saw a merchandise table. I saw a merchandise table, like the tent. So I went over and I said, hello. And I was looking at all the shit. Everything said sale, 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 sale. I said, is this where we collect our free gift, our merchandise, our collectible gift for the Roost picnic? And she was like, oh no, you have to go see VIP concierge. So there was one across the way. But by that time we had food, we had drink, and we wanted to see the artist. What artist did I see today? I saw Adam Blackstone with Toto. Baby, Toto looking good. I saw Adam Blackstone with Toto and with Jagged Edge. That was good. I did see Lennon Kravitz. Lennon Kravitz ain't coming to play no motherfucking games. And I saw Black Thought, Two Chains, and their clips. So all of those was on the Fairmount stage. They was at the one stage. I'm too old to be walking stage to stage. Okay, fuck all that. By the time I get to the next stage or find the next stage, that shit'll be over. So I stayed in one place. To be honest with y'all, today was not bad. until we got ready to leave. And I did see some people in the Gold VIP that did not have Gold VIP wristbands. By that time, Lenny Kravitz, listen, Lenny Kravitz was on stage. They only had one more act that was Meek Mill, and it wasn't my fucking problem. I wasn't saying, listen, I wasn't staying to watch Meek Mill. We wasn't staying while it got dark. We was tired. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, your girl almost fell asleep in VIP. Me and Kai. We are too old to do this shit. We almost fell asleep. I saw Kai starting to do this. And baby, I had took my coat and did it like this. That's when I knew the shit was got real. When I took my coat and said, and I said, Kai, I said, we are gonna end up on fucking YouTube, on fucking, we gonna end up on that MTV show where they be laughing at people. We gotta wake the fuck up. So we took our jackets off so we could get cold and wake up. Because the way we was gonna be nodding out, and it was early, baby. She did this. I said, oh, and then I did this. I caught myself. I was sitting there and I got still. And I said, the church coach grabbed. I said, oh, bitch, we got to wake up because we still wanted to see some people. Like I said, I did see people up in the VIP gold section that had GA plus. I don't know. There was a lot of, listen, there was a lot of young kids up there today. Again, not my fucking problem. We saw like little kids up there, like babies and shit. Shout out to the white people. And so when we got ready to leave, Lenny, first of all, Lenny Kravitz did his mother. Lenny Kravitz is not going to play with you hoes. Lenny Kravitz is a black white musician. Take a sip. Hmm? Lenny Kravitz is a black white musician. Lenny Kravitz set started at goddamn 8 or 7:30 or whatever. Um, Listen, his set started where the fuck his set started. And my man started on the fuck time. He did not play near a goddamn game. You hear me? Not near a fucking one. He didn't come out there and small talk these hoes. He didn't say, oh, how you guys doing? I'm Lenny. That nigga came out, burn, 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 burn. I said, God damn, Lenny. That motherfucker, dun. I said, God, like this motherfucker he didn't say check one, check two. He didn't do none of that shit. Lenny Kravitz, listen, Lenny Kravitz did not do none of that shit. He didn't come out. He didn't say Philadelphia Roots Picnic. He didn't say shit. That shit said boom, 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 boom. I said, God damn. Okay. That motherfucker started, I wanna fly away. He was not fucking, listen, he was not fucking playing with you hoes at all. I said, that is a black white musician. Baby, listen, we stood up. Baby, D'Angelo was not there. He canceled at the last minute, baby, or pulled out at the last minute. Oh, wait. That's my baby daddy shit to did. Anyway, listen, we was all standing up like, baby, we was at a whole rock concert. Okay, listen, he did not play no fucking games. Okay, and then the sound system was fucking up for now. We couldn't tell the sound system was fucking up because we don't know what the fuck the sound system's supposed to sound like. He sounded good to me. That nigga, he changed guitars 32 times. Lenny Kravitz changed guitars 32 times. Okay, I said he is a fucking magician. He's a musician and a magician. Okay, listen, he could change them fucking guitars. I said he never took them glasses off. His jean jacket stayed on. But them 32 times that nigga played the guitar. He didn't have a guitar, then he had a guitar, then an old man with a fucking a saxophone came out, then he had another guitar. I said, this shit is crazy. Then he stopped. He stopped right in the middle. He said, I want to, I didn't even know, I ain't never heard Lenny Kravitz talk. I just heard him sing. And he was all like, I want you all to excuse us. He said, shit up here is keep breaking. He said, so we gonna fix this shit. So baby, listen, I'm about to show you the cup again. Don't talk about my little cup. Right? So Lenny Kravitz cut the lights off on the stage and told them like, hey, get this shit together. And so they did whatever they was gonna do. He was only down for like 3, 4, not even 5 minutes. And then they came back up and shut up these Scott sneaker shop. So you made me belt. So they came back up, and then he was like, "We got a new set list." Not. Now, let me tell you something. I've let y'all play with me about these $1,400 tickets, but what y'all not gonna play with me is about my motherfucking cup. Okay. Make a long story short, Lenny Kravitz did his goddamn thing. Okay, we were walking. So listen, so I told Kai, I was like, Kai, the sun was going down and shit. I said, Lenny Kravitz is clearly a vampire, bitch. We just saw Sinners. Lenny Kravitz is 111 and he still looked the same. Lenny Kravitz ain't aged since I watched him on MTV at fucking 5 years old. So bitch, we got to get out of here before the sun go down, because this bitch about to turn us into something different. Okay, I said the way everybody stood up when he hit that guitar. I said, these motherfuckers stood up at attention. This is his tribe. They're going to kill us. They're going to bite us. We have to go. So, boom. I said, but first, let me go to the VIP concierge to get my gift. Again, I wasn't even going to go live about this shit. I was going to leave it alone. I'm tired of talking about this motherfucker. I just want to go home and get back to regular biz naive. Right? I'm tired. I'm a whole. Can I try something with y'all real quick? This is so young. Like, what this bitch doing? If you if you feel something, say something. You ready? Cause I'm really a whole motherfucker. I'm really that girl. So I'm about to show you. I'm about to send y'all some energy. You ready? If you feel something, say something. Ready? One, two, three. One more time for y'all hoes over here. Now, if y'all feel some air come through y'all phone and y'all like, what the fuck? Say something. Cause they're talking about this shit. They said something. Talking about this shit. This ain't what I do. This is just happened to be. Listen, I love it. Everything. Yeah, I'm really that girl, for real. I'm really her on some other shit. But anyway, so listen, I just felt some damn air. You're welcome. So listen, okay, back to this. So listen, y'all. So I told Kai, I said, Kai, I said, you talking about you still a go. Thank you, Mari. I said, Kai, I said, let's go to the VIP concierge. I said, I know it's one over there I said, listen, I know it's one over there by Silver. I said, but there's one right here. We stopped over here yesterday. Right. And so she said, oh, okay. So we walked over there to the concierge and he was talking to some girls. So it was some girls over there getting condoms. So when we walked up, it was some young ladies getting condoms. And I'm talking about they were stuffing their little purses full of condoms. And you know what? That's none of my business. Okay. I don't know what you did to get the tickets. I don't know what you got to do to get home. That's none of my business. I saw the condoms yesterday. Okay. Listen, obviously I'm abstinent, okay, whether I wanted to or not. So it doesn't even matter. That has nothing to do with me. Yesterday I got some handy wipes and I got 3 mints. I didn't want to be too greedy. You feel me? And that's that. And I got my cup and I got my tickets. Okay, I got my cup and I got my tickets yesterday. So I went up to the man. I let him show the girl the condoms. I don't know if it was different sizes, flavors. It's none of my business. Okay, I just want to know, where is my VIP? Where in the fuck is my VIP Roots picnic merchandise? Where is it? I want to know, do I need to walk back over there? Do I need to go through Silver and go get it over there? Because that's what the girl showed me, or do like what can you tell me? So I waited until he was finished handing out the condoms. You felt the air good. And he was just like, oh, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, I was told, to come to a concierge station and get my VIP merch. And he was like, oh, yeah, no problem. Now, when he said that, I see a box of cups. I see a box of cups. I see, I see 4 containers. I see condoms, mints. Why they was next door to each other, I don't know. Condom, mints, hand sanitizer, and something else. Listen, what does it mean if you feel the air? I'm really that girl. I'm really a spiritual advisor. I really be knowing I'm a seer. They're like, you ain't see this shit coming? I actually did. I saw some of it. Listen, I knew I had to be here for a reason. And to be honest with you, it was to go viral. So I'm all with the shits. I knew I had to come. I started to steal my ticket. I started to give him tell Kai to find somebody else to go with her. I started to cancel everything. And God was like, no, you gotta be there. I'm a master manifester, and I am a master manifester, and I am also that girl. Back to what I was saying. So I'm sitting there and I was all like, yeah, and I'm sitting there and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting on him to like pull something out of a hat. I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting him for to pull something, from up under a table. And he's like, oh, he said, let me scan your badge. I said, okay, badge, yeah. So he took his thing and he scanned it, and a big red X came up. And he was like, oh, he was like, did you come here before? I said, yeah, I came here yesterday. I said, but I don't understand why the X will come up. I said, because all I picked up was my cup and my tickets. He said, oh, your cup, that was it. Let me pick it up again so y'all can see it. Oh, let me put the mint on top. This was my custom Roots Picnic VIP merchandise. Let me tell you something. Do it matter how many ounces it is? You know how many ounces it is? Stupid ounces. That's how many ounces it is. Dumb ounces. So to sum up, and y'all can answer what questions y'all want. I can answer some free yes or no questions. To sum everything up, I paid $1,400 per person. No t-shirt, no lanyard, no nothing. And I'm a fan. Listen, when that man scanned when that man scanned a 12 and a half ounce cup, no. This bitch is damn near 4 ounces. When that man scanned my badge and that big ass X came up, I looked at that man, not that he cared, gave a fuck. I said, I'm on y'all ass tonight. I'm on y'all ass tonight. I said, that ain't 8 ounces. I don't think this is 8 ounces. I said, I'm on y'all ass tonight. No shirt, no lanyard. Hell, I went to go see Kendrick Lamar and sat on the fucking floor, and I got a commemorative ticket. Okay, at least they gave you a fucking laminated big ass ticket that you can hold. Listen, I looked at that man because at that point, that man represented everything I had been through. That one man that was handing out condoms to them young girls. Okay, he represented everything, and I still got all these goddamn VIP gold. That I said, how the fuck y'all ain't gonna have enough bathrooms to want to give out 36 drink tickets a piece? Listen. At that moment, that man represented everybody in Live Nation, everybody in it. He represented Black Thought, Quest Love, everybody associated with the Roots Picnic. He was everybody that was everybody. That right there. And I looked at him, I said, I'm on your ass tonight. I'm on your ass tonight. He looked at me, he said, oh, okay. I said, the way I'm gonna get on TikTok tonight. Oh, you motherfuckers, for $1,400. Let's go down the list. For $1,400, I did not get the fucking VIP line I was promised. I watched people who had tickets as low as $125 get into the festival before me, right? Get into the festival before me. Not on day one, but also on well, no, not on day one, because day one, well, nobody getting the fuck in. None of these niggas was getting in. But on day two, I watched that. Had I not spoke up on day one, had I not demanded what the fuck was rightfully mine, I never would have got in the festival. Yes, I did. I got something to eat. We got something to eat yesterday and today. Had I not demanded what was rightfully mine, I never would have got in the festival yesterday. I would have been one of those people if I had gotten in the back of that line. Listen, I would have been one of those people who got to the front only for them to be told that you wasn't gonna get in until 7 o'clock, that they had closed the gates again. Yesterday they opened up late because they were trying to get the stuff. And I just want to say this to say that. Because I don't want people to think I'm an idiot. I am not mad about the weather. I think the rain and the mud made for an amazing fucking experience. I mean, for me, that's the true festival experience, right? I'm not, and I'm one of them people that had on stilettos outside in the funky weather and white shorts. No, like I knew what I was getting into, right? I've been to festivals before. Okay, like you got to be there if you want to be cute in the face, that's fine, but you got to be there. You got to be able to expect anything. So we had ponchos, we had umbrellas, we had the whole nine. So I'm not one of them. Please don't be like, oh, it was mud everywhere. I'm supposed to be mud everywhere because it fucking rained. However, to $1,400 per person. $1,400 per person to be given communication after you open up the gates and say y'all not open up the fucking gates. For the app not to be updated on day one, for you to say, oh, that this artist is not playing until this time. For me to get a app update alert at 1:15 in the morning, talking about Lotto about to hit the stage when she had been hit the stage is fucking ridiculous. Okay? They weren't even at the park at 1:15 in the morning. For me to have to pay $1,400 per person, $1,400 per person for nobody on day one to even know how the fuck for real to get into VIP. And for me and my friend to be walking around in the mud, in the whatever, trying to figure out how the fuck to get to VIP. And then when we did find somebody who knew the fuck they was talking about, for him to try to make us look super like, okay, well, all paths lead over there. Bitch, how do I know? Do I work here? That is your job. To then go back today and have the same fucking thing happen in the line. Yes, the line moved faster. No, they didn't turn anybody away. But to have the same fucking thing go happen in the line. The same fucking thing from yesterday. And the people only listen, the only time that the people, the event staff stepped in to say something is when the crowd was about to start getting rowdy because everybody was just walking to the front for $1,400. I have no t-shirt, no lanyard. $1,400 for both days, but that's per person. I bought 2 tickets. Was I happy that I was able to take my friend to her first music festival and that she came to hang out with me? Absolutely. Right? Was going to the Roots picnic on my bucket list? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Well, I hold on. You say what the fuck? Hold on. What this whole say? You said I feel like a Karen email is needed. It's not even about a Karen email. Like this shit is crazy. Right? I will never come back to a rules. And I'm saying about what I said, and today wasn't bad. Today wasn't bad, y'all. Once I got in, today wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed myself. But I would never come to another roots picnic. You couldn't pay me. Thank you. You couldn't pay me. No, this was my first roots picnic ever. I've never been to the roots picnic. I went to Born Music Festival. I do other shit. I've never been to a roots picnic. And I go to all kind of concerts all across the country. So this is my first thing. Um, I don't recommend the roots picnic to anybody. I know I want to say the rain probably had a issue, you know what I'm saying? It definitely was not a VIP experience. Like I said, even if they tried to course correct at the end of, on day two or whatever, they tried to course correct. Like I said, today they should have had people like getting people in line ahead of time. It shouldn't been to the point where people started questioning other people and getting loud for them to be like, oh no, it's these lines and this, that, and the other. And the lady was like, I'm tired of screaming. I'm tired of, well, maybe if you would get the fuck from up front and come to the back and tell people where to go, or maybe if y'all was all on the same fucking page, then it would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know if it was unorganized. And not this is the thing. A lot of people been saying under my comments like, "Oh, it was bad last year, and then the year before that it was bad." Where y'all videos at? And I'm mad at y'all. Where's y'all videos at? Why don't y'all say nothing? Why do black people feel like they don't have to say anything? Because I promise you, if you all would have posted videos, the last time I saw videos posted was fucking 2022. And I was like, oh, it had to be like it's 2025. They had to, been better. But now all these people are like, oh yeah, I saw it. It was last year they almost got it was a stampede and blah 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 and this, that, and the other. Where was those videos like yeah at last year? Where was that at? Why don't we write reviews? People saying I had to listen. Now I had too many people say that they had almost got into a stampede because somebody had a pum pum or they said something. Now there's a lot of people saying this shit about last year. Now, I had people I met today talked about last year. They talked about that. So maybe you didn't experience that where you was, but they did. Either way, like, and some people, you're going to see some videos on here where people, you're going to see some videos on here where people are saying they had the time of their life at the Roots picnic. And maybe they did. I'm not going to take that away from them, right? A lot of people who are saying they had a time, and let me say this to say that, let me be very transparent. A lot of people who had the time of their lives at the Roots picnic also had all access passes. They also had all access passes, which meaning that they were either with media or invited on some type of sponsorship. So these are not people who had everyday tickets. These are not people who bought tickets. These are people who were invited to come and was given this, and most likely in exchange for a positive review. I will not. I'm gonna make a part 3 to my video from yesterday. Um, from day one, because I know I left y'all hanging when I said I walked the fuck on in, and what happened after I walked this. I'm gonna make a part 3 to that video. Um, okay, as Susan again, I met some people who said they did listen, either way, I just wish that we would start talking more about our experiences. And no, this is not me trying to tear a black business down, because it's fucking Live Nation. Ain't nothing black about Live Nation. Frank, ain't nothing black about that. That's the Roots name is on it. And that's what happens when your name is on shit. I throw an event every year called Manifest. I threw this year we had it in Dallas. We back in Atlanta. I throw a conference every year. Is my shit Roots level? No, not yet. But let me tell you something. If something happens, guess what? I'm going to take responsibility for it. I'm not going to be like, oh, my volunteers, oh, my coordinator, oh, my this, that, and the other. I'm going to say, okay, this is a Coach Misty event. Don't nobody give a fuck about what one of my mods did. Don't nobody give a fuck about what my assistant did. All they know is I paid this amount of $100 to come see Coach Misty at Manifest, and this is what I happened to me at Manifest. And Coach Misty gonna handle it. And no matter who problem it was, no matter who job it was, Coach Misty gonna get it handled. Because at the end of the day, when you go to post a review, you gonna be like that goddamn Coach Misty. So I just need us to start posting reviews. I need us to be honest. I don't need us to wait. Listen, they did it just after the first day, definitely. I need them. I just need us to be open and honest and transparent. I don't know if you had a bad experience. Like I don't like the Roots picnic shouldn't have had the everybody want to talk about the bad experience. Even if you had good experiences, then talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be like everybody like, oh my God, you going viral, girl. I was watching you every day. Like we get off on negative shit. We get off on negative shit, right? We get off on negative shit, or people like, oh, you tearing the roofs down. It ain't about tearing the roofs down. I'm telling you my honest opinion. You can take it. I'm glad that I'm funny, because if nothing else, you got a good laugh. If you was there with me too yesterday and the shit was a clusterfuck, regardless of whatever, it was a lot of different things going on. Like I told people, when I finally got through that security line yesterday and it started raining hard, bitch, I turned into Ashanti for real. I turned into Ashanti. Rain on me. I turned into Ashanti. Okay. What's that song she did with Ja Rule? About the sunshine or the rain or something. Baby, I turned into Ashanti. I turned into a old late 90s, early 2000 music video. Okay. I turned into Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? It's been an hour since you've been gone. If I could have ripped my shirt off my body, I would have did it, because that's how relieved I was just to get the fuck out that line and just to get inside. I didn't even care about an umbrella. My hair already, I'm bald head any fucking way. It didn't matter. I just wanted the rain to hit me. I just wanted to feel free. And you should never have to feel like that at a fucking music festival. So all I have to say is, and I'm gonna get the fuck off here. Unless y'all want to ask me questions about else I do and my products, I'm gonna say this to say that do your research for real on these music festivals. Go to Reddit pages. Don't just count on Instagram. Don't just fucking go, because a lot of people, people might have complained or had their opinion about the festival. And if you say, I wish I could have, you wish I could have had a better time. No, it's okay. Listen, I'm grateful. Lenny Kravitz said something that was so important today. I'm grateful for everything. Listen, if it wasn't for this experience, first of all, I lived. I lived. I didn't faint. I didn't. I lived. I'm here. I made it through. Right? They were calling me Moses. Girl, you should have saw how many people I got through that line. Absolutely. They were calling me Moses. Yes. They told me to let my people. You don't understand. No, it was real shit. Because the people who went through the line with me, had they not listened, had they not had the people who went through the line with me, had they not even followed me, they never would have got in. So yes, I'm Moses. They and I didn't know that. I didn't call myself that. They told me they was like, girl, you the Moses. They been calling you Moses. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And today when I went, people were like, yo, I've been watching you on TikTok. You're hilarious. And one of the greatest compliments that I had today, and it was so funny because I had a conversation with God, and I promise you, God, I talked to God and he talked back. And I told God, I said, Lord, I'm about to start pushing. Okay. Harriet told me. And I said, oh, Lord, I'm about to start moving in a different direction. Okay. I said, I don't know who the fuck this is. I said, I don't know if they talking about they trying to get a refund from the thing. It doesn't even matter. I said, Lord, I'm trying to move in a different direction, right? And I was just like, with my writing and stuff. And I told God, I said, I want to be one of the greatest storytellers of my time. I said, I want to be one of the greatest storytellers of my time. So to see comments from people who don't know me, male and female, was like, hey, I don't know what the fuck, listen, I don't know what, okay, well, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Dang, I should do with me. They listen, for them to say, listen, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm so interested in your story and you tell the best stories. And that's all I pray for. So if being part of the Roots Festival fiasco, foolishness, and fuckery allowed me to meet new people and allowed them to validate my idea for being a storyteller, then here we are. So, with that being said, YouTube, Facebook, I want to say, listen, you said it's always a black woman leading the people. I wasn't trying to. The fuck? Listen, I wasn't trying to. I just wanted to be an example for those young people. I was not trying to bring all them motherfuckers through security with me. No, ma'am. I didn't say, come on, y'all, let's go. That's not how that works. It was me, Kai, and them three young people who gave me the information. I told them to come back up there with me because I just wanted to be a leader for them. I wanted them to see what it looks like. Like you don't have to fold, like you know what you paid for, and you don't have to just take what anybody tell you. Now, where all them other motherfuckers came over, that's not my problem. I don't know where they came from. Okay, still don't know they got their names. They like, oh my God, girl, it was because of you. So people decided, but that's the deal. That's the thing, though. Why did it have to take for me to walk up there? Everybody grown and shit. Everybody grown with common sense. And clearly, y'all got some goddamn form of income. If you can pay $1,000 or 900 or $1,000 and $1,400 for fucking tickets, you have income. You have disposable income. So why did it take for me to come from a line to make a decision that I was just gonna take anything? You know what I'm saying? That people was handing me for y'all to jump on board. You should have been did that. I got listen. I got there. I got to the festival at 4 o'clock. Y'all ain't been standing in line since one. That shit should have been handled. Right? Nah, somebody ain't have to do it. It ain't gotta be me. I'm not that strong black woman y'all want me to be. Bitch, I don't want to be that strong. I don't even lift weights no more. I used to power lift. I don't even I'm not strong like that. I won't be strong like that. So I just wanted to show those young people, you know what I'm saying, how shit go. And then everybody else just jumped in on the bandwagon. And it is what it is. But I had an overall, I had an amazing time. Philadelphia don't owe me shit. Um, I met some really cool people at the festival. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not mad. The only thing that I am asking for as far as a refund is that I feel that I had a silver. I feel like the experience I had, I'm not gonna say it wasn't VIP, but it definitely was silver, not gold. So I am going to request a difference. I want the difference between gold and silver because I didn't have a gold VIP experience, right? So I want the difference between gold and silver. I'm not requesting a full refund. I'm honest and I'm fair. I'm a business owner as well. I went to the festival. I enjoyed. Listen, I could have saw all the acts I wanted to yesterday. I didn't stay. I was cold. I was over it. I was tired and I was muddy. So I didn't stay for all the people. I didn't stay for Tim's and Miguel and Lotto and all that. I didn't stay for that because I was over it. So that's not their problem. So I'm not going to dispute the charges and be like, oh, I want a full refund like I wasn't there. No, that's crazy work. I was there. Did I get the experience I was promised? Absolutely not. Would I like a price difference? I'm requesting a difference between the silver and the gold? Absolutely. And we're gonna leave it like that. If y'all have any questions about the concert or anything like that for me, Meek Mill was the headliner. And let me shut the fuck up because I am still in Philly. So I wasn't staying for that. Okay. Any other questions about me or what I do, about the books I write? Anything y'all just want to ask me about me? It ain't even got nothing to do with that. I'm just not a Meek Mill fan. So I don't believe in staying just for the hype. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for fucking with me the long way. Listen, go to girlfu.com. Listen, instead of y'all sharing that damn video out 100,000 times, go to girlfu.com. All right. Go ahead and lock you in a pre-order copy. Oh, girl, fuck you. I love that book. And I'm gonna see y'all later on tomorrow. All right.